Good day, everyone. This is Bankola Deremi coming your way again in our bid to ensure that every school in Nigeria adopts online teaching, particularly in this period of lockdown caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. I have come with yet another video through which I want to pass the knowledge across to everyone on how we can have online classes seamlessly. Today I want to talk about how you can maintain decorum in your class using this Zoom conference call app. How you can maintain decorum in your class so that the class can be enjoyed and you have control over it. There won't be unnecessary noise. The impartation of knowledge will flow from you to your students like it should be. So you are the host of the meeting as usual. So you click on your app, Zoom app. After clicking on it, you're already in a meeting before. As when you're in a meeting, so back to the meeting. I have explained in the previous videos how you can host a meeting. Today I want to talk about how you can control your participants, in this case your students, from being unruly or disturbing your class. So how do we do that? You simply come to participants. Come here, participants, here, participants, here, that's where you come. You click on it. It will give you a list of everyone in your class. This class is an empty class. I'm the only one in the class here. That is why you have not seen any other name here apart from the name you are seeing here. I'm the host. If there were some other participant in the class, you would have seen their names here. So the very first thing you should do to prevent noise in a class is to make use of this button. You can see mute all or mute all. Mute all means that you disable the microphone of every other person except that of yourself. So when you click on it, it will give you a drop down option here asking you whether you want to allow the participant to unmute themselves. If you check it and you click OK the way it is now, what that means is that when you mute your participants, you tell them you prevent them from talking, they can unmute themselves on their own. And you know that is not the best for your class. When children can talk at will, you know that is not the best for decorum's sake. So the best thing you can do is to not allow that. With this, you now click OK. So with this, you are now the alpha and omega of the class. You determine when what the students are saying can be heard by others and when it cannot be heard, and that is the best for your class. So I want somebody to join this meeting now so that the illustration can be better understood. So I'll try to connect with it. You can see somebody has joined is asking to join my class, and now it's giving me the prompt to admit the person. You can see Bankola DME wants to join the class, admit him or not. So if I want the student to join my class, I'll click on admit. So the student is joining my class now. So let's wait a little more for him to join the class. Now he has joined the class. Fully. So when you click on mute all, you can see this microphone here says that he can't whatever he says cannot be heard. This microphone with a green light is that of the host. But when I want him to talk, or even before then, if I want to do anything to this person, what will I do? I'll click on him. When you click on any participant or any student, as the case may be, it will give you a list of options. Do you want to unmute him? Maybe, for example, you have asked a question and you want a particular student to answer the question. So you click on name of the student and unmute him. When you unmute him, whatever he says will be heard. Or you want to have a chat with him alone. You want to chat with him alone, you click on chat. So it will give you can see we have sent the chat to this student in Bankole DME alone. You see hello. This message being typed to him will only be seen by him alone, not the entire class. So having explained that, what else can we do to a participant? We can make a participant a host. Don't forget you are the host of the meeting initially, but you can transfer the power to somebody else. For example, I want to transfer the power of being the host to this person and just click make host. You can say, do you want to change the host of to DME Bankole? Yes. So he has become the host. You can see he is host, I am just me. However, the good thing is that I can reclaim it. How do I claim it? I click on participants. After clicking on participants, I will be given the list of every member of the meeting. So this is the host. I can click on it. Oh, excuse me, that's not the way to do it. Excuse me. I'll come to my interface, the first page. Here, there will be 3 dots here. More. Click on more here. So we have claim host. So I'll click it. So I am now the host again. So apart from that, what other way can we control your class? You can control your class by asking your students to raise their hands. If, for example, you are teaching them, you now want to confirm whether they understand they are following you, rather than unmuting them, allowing all of them to talk at the same time, that will be disorderly, that will disorganize the class. So to prevent that, you can simply tell them to raise their hand. How would they raise their hand? Let me give the host back to Bankole so that I will be a student and will now show you how I can raise my hand. So I'm making Bankole the host again. Yes. So I have become a student or an ordinary participant. So this is the way your students can raise their hand. If you ask them to raise their hand, you just have to click this icon here, more. You can see more. So you click it. When you click it, you can see options here. Chat. Do you want to chat with the host, or you want to claim host, or you want to raise your hand? You want to raise your hand. So you can see here that it is appearing that you have raised the hand. At the same time, it will be appearing before the host too that you are raising your hand. The host too will say that you are raising your hand. So that is that. So let me reclaim back the host. To reclaim back the host, I said go back to the first page. Here, click on more and click on claim host. So I have become the host. Now, as the host now, there are some other settings you can also put in place to prevent your student from being distracted or distracting others, particularly with the chat option. I'm sure you know your students can chat in the class, but to prevent them from chatting with one another while you don't know, in your own physical class, you will not allow them to be chatting while you are teaching. How much more in a virtual class where you are not where they are physically? You are in your own abode, they are in their own respective houses. So we can't control that much. So the best way you can control that is to ensure that you correct the setting. Come to meeting setting here. You click on three dots, come to meeting their setting. When you click on that, you have the settings of the meeting. Firstly, the lock room. If, for example, you want to prevent any other person from coming to the meeting, you enable it. No one will come to the meeting, but it is advised that you shouldn't do that as a teacher. Your students should have free access to your class. Then the waiting room. What is that used for? Waiting room is to prevent somebody just coming to your class without your own awareness, without notice, without you noticing that person. So waiting room. If you enable the waiting room, when the person comes to your class, you'll be aware that okay, somebody is seeking permission to come to your class, so you admit the person. Then the screen sharing. What do you want your participant to do? Do you want to allow your participant to share the screen? Do you want to allow them to share the screen? Or you want to be the one to share the screen, your own screen with them alone? It depends on what you want. If you want them to share their screen with you, you enable it. If you want it that is your own screen alone that you want to share with them, you choose that. Then chat with. This is where I was coming now. Allow your participant to chat with everyone. That is not good. That's not good. You change it. Click on it. Chat with the host only. Chat with the host only. Click on that one. The reason for that is that if you allow them to chat with everyone or allow them to chat with themselves, in a class where we have adult students or adolescent students, while you are teaching, they may be communicating, discussing some other things outside the realm of what you are teaching in the class, and that may be disastrous. So that is the reason why you set it to host only. They cannot chat with themselves now, they can only chat with you. So this is the much I want to explain concerning chatting and taking control of your class. I want to believe and hope that you will find the video beneficial. For now, I say goodbye and God bless. Stay safe.